Hello everybody, I am Mohammad Azhar Iqbal Nawalgund, Assistant Professor, Department of Physics, Government First Grade College, Mundargi. This is our first session on astrophysics. In this session, we are going to study the introduction and the units of the astrophysics. Introduction to astrophysics. Astrophysics is a branch of space science that applies the laws of physics and chemistry to explain the birth, life, and death of stars, planets, galaxies, nebulae, and other objects in the universe. It has two sibling sciences, astronomy and cosmology, and the lines between them blur. In the most rigid sense, astronomy measures positions, luminosities, motions, and other characteristics. Astrophysics creates physical theories of small to medium sized structures in the universe. Cosmology does this for the largest structures and the universe as a whole. Our solar system consists of our star, the Sun, and its orbiting planets, including Earth, along with numerous moons, asteroids, comets, material, rocks, and dust. Our Sun is just one star among the hundreds of billions of stars in our Milky Way galaxy. The universe is all of the galaxies, billions of them. Units. For small units, we use millimeters. To measure the thickness of the notebook or anything, we use the unit millimeters. If we have to measure the length and breadth of a notebook, we are going to use the centimeters. And to measure the length of the plot, we are going to use the unit foot. And if you have to measure the distance between some places, for example, from Bangalore to Delhi, the distance is this much of kilometers. Now, if you have to measure the distance between the stars, you have to use the different unit, that is the light year or the parsec. The distance of stars are so large, it is useful to introduce some large units of distance measure. The most common units of stellar distance are the light year and the parsec. The average distance between the Earth and the Sun is a natural distance unit and is called an astronomical unit. It is represented by AU. 1 AU is equal to 1.49597870 into 10 raised to 11 meters, or that can also be written as 1.49597870 into 10 raised to 8 kilometers. Light year, it is represented by Ly. A light year is the distance that light travels in a single year. Light travels with a speed of 3 into 10 raised to 10 centimeters per second in a vacuum. From this, we can determine the length of a light year in centimeters simply by multiplying by the number of seconds in a year. 1 hour contains 60 minutes. 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. We have to multiply 60 seconds into 60 into 24 hours, 24 into 365 days. It becomes 3.1536 into 10 raised to 7 seconds. The result is that a light year is equal to 9.46 into 10 raised to 17 centimeters, or 9.46 into 10 raised to 15 meters, or it can also be written as 9.46 into 10 raised to 12 kilometers. That is equal to 6.324 into 10 raised to 4 astronomical unit. The next unit is the parsec. This is the largest unit which we are going to use. A parsec is a unit of length used to measure the astronomically large distances to objects outside the solar systems and is the largest unit of length in SI unit. 1 parsec is the distance at which one astronomical unit sustains an angle of 1 arc second. A parsec is equal to about 3.26 light years in length. Arc second is equal to 1 by 60th arc minute or 4.8481 microradians. Arc minute is equal to 1 by 60 degree. One parsec is equal to 3.085678 into 10 raised to 16 meters, or this can also be written as 3.085678 into 10 raised to 13 kilometers, or 3.261633 light years, or this can also be written as 2,06,265 astronomical. Stellar parallax, a nearby star's apparent movement against the background of more distant objects or stars as the Earth revolves around the Sun, is referred to as stellar parallax. This is the near star, and these are the more distant stars. And this is the position of the Earth in the month of January, and this is the position of the Earth in the month of July. The near star will appear here in the January, and the near star appears here in the month of July. But the distant stars which appears as this the star appears here in the month of July, and this star appears in the month of January. This is 1 parsec, and this is the parallax angle. Parallax angle is equal to 1 arc second. These two stars are the apparent parallax motion of the near star. D parsec is equal to 1 by P arc seconds. As we know, astrophysics is a branch of astronomy. It is the study of the universe, the formation of galaxies, and the properties of stars. The important physical properties of stars are its luminosity, brightness, temperature, size, density, and mass. First one, luminosity. Luminosity of a star in astronomy, the amount of light energy radiated or emitted by an object or star in a unit of time, that is per second, in all the direction is called luminosity. The luminosity of the Sun is 3.846 into 10 raised to 26 watts, or 3.846 into 10 raised to 33 ergs per second. Luminosity is an absolute measure of radiant power, that is, its value is independent of an observer's distance from an object. Luminosity is equal to energy radiated or emitted per second. Unit is erg per second or joule per second or watt. Bolometric luminosity. It takes into account electromagnetic radiation at all wavelengths. It includes those unobserved due to instrumental passband, the Earth's atmospheric absorption, and extinction by interstellar dust. It is defined based on the luminosity of the stars. In the case of stars with few observations, it must be computed assuming an effective temperature. Classically, the difference in bolometric magnitude is related to the luminosity ratio according to m bolometric of star minus m bolometric of Sun is equal to minus of 2.5 into log of luminosity of sun divided by luminosity of star to the base 10, which makes by inversion luminosity of sun divided by luminosity of star is equal to 10 raised to 0.4 into bracket bolometric magnitude of sun minus of bolometric magnitude of star, where L circle with point is the luminosity of sun's luminosity, L star is the star's luminosity, bolometric luminosity, M bolometric circle point is the bolometric magnitude of the sun, M bolometric star is the bolometric magnitude of the star. What determines the luminosity of a star? There are two factors which determines the luminosity, that is its temperature and size or the radius. First one, effective temperature. The effective temperature of a body such as a star or planet is the temperature of a black body that would emit the same total amount of electromagnetic radiations. Effective temperature is often used as an estimate of a body's surface temperature when the body's emissivity curve as a function of wavelength is not known. When the stars or planets' net emissivity in the relevant wavelength band is less than unity bracket of less than that of an black body bracket complete, the actual temperature of the body will be higher than the effective temperature. The net emissivity may be low due to surface or atmospheric properties, including greenhouse effect. A black body radiation power at a rate related to its temperature. Hotter the black body, greater its power output per unit surface area. Therefore, it obeys the Stefan-Boltzmann law, that is, energy per second per area. F is proportional to T raised to 4. This implies F is equal to sigma into T raised to 4. Call this as equation number 1, where sigma is equal to Stefan-Boltzmann constant. That is equal to 5.67 into 10 raised to minus 8 Weber per meter square per Kelvin raised to 4. Temperature of a star can be estimated by studying the intensity distribution in its spectrum as a function of wavelength. The intensity varies with wavelength and is maximum for a particular wavelength, lambda maximum, for a given star. The color corresponding to the value lambda maximum decides the color of the star. That means the wavelength can decide the color of the star. According to Wien's law, lambda m into T is equal to constant, where lambda m is the maximum wavelength of the emitted radiation and T the absolute temperature of the core of the star in Kelvin. The hottest star appears to be white or blue. The coolest star appears to be red or orange. Those with intermediate temperature stars appear to be yellow or green. Means that the stove of a cylinder, gas cylinder, the flame is blue. It means it is very hot. The flame with the candles is yellow. It is with intermediate temperature. The flame which is red or orange is the coolest fire or the flame. The stars are classified into 7 main groups in order of decreasing temperature. The spectral type or class are O, B, A, F, G, K, M. The spectral type can be remembered by the mnemonic O be a fine girl or gentleman, kiss me. The sun falls in G spectral class. Second one, size. If the two stars have the same effective temperature, but one is bigger than the other, it has more surface area, then the star with greater surface area must be intrinsically more luminous than the smaller one. Assuming that the stars are spherical in shape, then the surface area is given by area is equal to 4 pi r square. Call this as equation number 2. Combining the equations 1 and 2, the total stellar luminosity, that is energy emitted per second, is therefore L is equal to F into area. This is equal to 4 pi r square sigma into T raised to 4. Call this as equation number 4. Equation number 3. This is the luminosity radius temperature relation for stars, where sigma is Stephan's radiation constant. By knowing the values of L and T, R can be calculated. Radius of most of the stars lies between 10 into radius of the sun and 20 into radius of the sun, where R circle with point is the radius of the sun. The radii of giants and supergiants lie in the range 50 into radius of the sun and 250 into radius of the sun. Stars known as dwarfs are very small in size compared to Earth. One radius of the star is equal to 6.955 into 10 raised to 8 meters. That is equal to 0.0046491 astronomical unit, or that is equal to 6.955 into 10 raised to 5 kilometers, or this is equal to 4,32,450 miles. Distance between Sun and Earth is 92 9 crores 29 lakhs 35,700 miles, or 1.4959 into 10 raised to 8 kilometers. Next, the brightness. Brightness of a star is measured on a scale called the magnitude scale. The stars visible to the naked eye are divided into 6 magnitude star groups. The brightest stars were called first magnitude stars. Stars half as bright as first magnitude stars were called second magnitude stars. The faintest stars were called sixth magnitude stars. The brightness of the first magnitude star is 100 times that of the sixth magnitude star, or the brightness of the sixth magnitude star is 100 times dimmer than that of the first magnitude star. Now, in this session, we have learned what is astrophysics, what is astronomical unit, light year, parsec, stellar parallax, luminosity, bolometric luminosity, effective temperature, size, luminosity radius temperature relation, and brightness. On these topics, we will see some multiple choice questions. Question number 1. Astrophysics is a branch of dash science. Option A, space science. Option B, electronics. Option C, chemical. Option D, all the above. The correct option is space science. Question number 2. One astronomical unit is equal to option A 1.49597870 into 10 raised to 11 meters, option B 1.49597870 into 10 raised to 8 kilometers, option C 2.49597870 into 10 raised to 6 kilometers, option D both A and B. The correct option is option D both A and B. Question number 3. 1 light year is equal to Option A 9.46 into 10 raised to 17 centimeters. Option B 9.46 into 10 raised to 12 kilometers. Option C 6.324 into 10 raised to 4 astronomical unit. Option D all the above. The correct option is all the above. Question number 4. 1 parsec is equal to option A 3.085678 into 10 raised to 13 kilometers. Option B 3.261633 light years. Option C 3 parsecs. Option D both A and B. The correct option is option D both A and B. Question number 5. A nearby star's apparent movement against the background of more distant object stars as the Earth revolves around the Sun is referred to as option A stellar parallax, option B star distance, option C object motion, option D none of the above. The correct option is option A stellar parallax. Question number 6. The amount of light energy radiated by an object per unit time in all direction is called option A light year, option B density, option C luminosity, option D none of the above. The correct option is option C luminosity. Question number 7. The hottest star appears option A white or blue, option B red, option C orange, option D yellow. The correct option is option A white or blue. Question number 8. The coolest star appears option A blue, option B white, option C red or orange, option D none of the above. The correct option is option C red or orange. Question number 10. The sun falls in dash spectral class. Option A O, option B B, option C G, option D K. The correct option is option C G. Question number 11. Luminosity radius temperature relation for stars is given by option A L is equal to 4 pi r sigma t square, option B L is equal to 4 pi r square sigma t raised to 3, option C L is equal to 4 pi r square sigma t raised to 4, option D none of the above. The correct option is option C L is equal to 4 pi r square sigma into t raised to 4. Question number 12. Distance between Sun and the Earth. Option A 1.4959 into 10 raised to 8 kilometers. Option B 1.4959 into 10 raised to 9 meters. Option C 2.4959 into 10 raised to 8 kilometers. Option D 1.4959 into 10 raised to 6 kilometers. The correct option is option A 1.4959 into 10 raised to 8 kilometers. Question number 13. Radius of the Sun. Radius of the Sun is equal to option A 6.955 into 10 raised to 8 meters. Option B 0.0046491 astronomical unit. Option C 6.955 into 10 raised to 5 kilometers. Option D all the above. The correct option is option D all the above. Question number 14. The brightness of the first magnitude star is dash times that of the sixth magnitude star. Option A 10, option B 100, option C 1000, option D 1. The correct option is option B 100. Question number 15. The brightness of the sixth magnitude star is dash times dimmer than that of the first magnitude star. Option A 10, option B 100, option C 1000, option D 1. The correct option is option B 100. Question number 16. Brightness of a star is defined in terms of option A brightness, option B magnitude scale, option C meter scale, option D none of the above. The correct option is option B magnitude scale. The books which are referred for this sessions are Introduction to Astrophysics by Baidyanath Basu, Astrophysics by Abhyankar, and Introduction to Astrophysics and Astronomy by M. Zilic, Gregory, and Smith. Thank you.